Coach Dave. Hey, it's so good to be with you.
Right.
Yeah, buddy. It's great to be with you this morning. Thank you so much for taking your time to come and give us an opportunity to get to know you a little bit better. And, it's been fun in the Chamber of Commerce together, done some nice things, and also done some travel planning together, which has been fun. The purpose of this podcast today is here we have Coach Dave Friedman with us, and we want to get to know you a little bit better, get to know about your business as well, and some of the fun things you do when you're not doing your coaching business as well. So maybe just to start off, get to know you a little bit, tell us a little bit about how you got into your coaching profession.
It was kind of serendipitous. I didn't know that there was such a thing as coaching, quite honestly. I was washing windows. I'm the window guy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be shy, I call the window guy.
Yeah,
Right.
I like that one.
And I had started to think, it's what I call a niggling disquiet. It started to get a message deep inside of me that there was something else going on, and I didn't know what that was. But there was something more I wanted to do. There was something more I wanted to give.
Ooh, interesting. So here you are, washing, wax on, wax off,
Pretty much, yeah.
and you're thinking in your mind, there's something else that's maybe out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To help people at a deeper level.
Interesting.
And when I'd say that to people, they're like, well, you're helping me. I can see out my windows. Good.
That's a good start.
Right? That was my theme song. I can see clearly now that
There you
Dave
go.
has come.
The day has come. Oh, that's good.
So I had started speaking. And as I was doing some networking around there, I ran into a coach and we got into a conversation. I signed up for a couple of sessions. And she, doing what coaches do, helped me realize that what I really want to do next is coach people. And when I had that realization, the heavens opened up and the angels sang. Right?
This is my son.
Everything fell right into place. And here I am.
Wow. How long ago was this?
5 years.
Wow. That's amazing. So just before a worldwide pandemic, 2019, you said, you know what, Windows is great, I'm helping people see out, but now I'm going to, I think my new calling here is to help people see in so that
Nice
they can
touch.
see out.
Can I quote you on that one?
Oh, would you? So, wow. So the type of coaching, I've heard there's a lot of different types of coaches out there. There's life coaches, there's, volleyball coach, there's all kinds of different coaches, but what does Coach Dave do?
Great question. Let me ask him. You said volleyball coaches. So sports coaches stand outside, watch you do what you do, and give you hints on how to do it better. Business coaches look over your processes, and they say, if you do this, that, and the other thing, you'll get a better ROI. The thing about life coaches is I don't really know what's best for you, but you do.
Yeah.
And I know how to help you. Like you said, look inside. Go find what is true for you. Move whatever's limiting you from seeing your own best self and help you walk down that path to living the life you actually would like to live.
Wow. That's deep, but it's very comprehensive. It's very understandable. It makes sense. How the difficulty factor when you're speaking with somebody or listening to somebody, probably is the best way to say it. What are maybe the top 2 or 3 most self-limiting factors that you're coming across?
It's funny how often the answer is in the question. Self-limiting. We do that. In coach speak, we call it limiting beliefs. Because we have accumulated ideas over our lifetime. And we've had them with us so long that they're part of who we are. But whatever reason we've taken them on, they no longer serve us. This blanket no longer serves me because it's worn and it's got holes all over it, but it's my blanket and I love it, so I'm going to keep it. How much better would I be if I had a nice, warm, fuzzy blanket? So we get rid of these limiting beliefs. We get rid of these misperceptions of ideas that might have worked at one time. It's kind of like cleaning out your closet. If you get rid of everything that no longer serves you, you've got a very nice, clean, functional closet.
Yes.
If you get rid of everything inside of you that no longer serves you, you've got a nice, clean, clear, crisp view of who you are, what you want and why, and an idea of how to get there. And as a coach, we help you identify that for yourself and help you in a support way, an accountability way, to walk with you down the path so that you can actually accomplish.
Yeah. No, that is amazing. And you mentioned something about accountability. You know, that's a big word these days. You know, people are looking for an accountability partner. They're looking for, you know, they have a goal or they have something in mind that they want to accomplish, but by themselves, they don't feel they have enough self-discipline or whatever it may be to accomplish that goal. But give me an accountability buddy or an accountability partner that can do what? So my question is, what does an accountability partner, what should they do? Or what do you do in that role as you're helping your
Well, you
clients?
nailed it. Do you go home at night and you take your clothes off and put them on a chair?
No way. I got to put them up.
Okay, before you were married, did you go home at night and put your stuff on a chair?
I'm a weird one.
Maybe
I actually am a crazy person. I put everything back in its place, and then I put everything out the night before. But there was a time growing up that I did not believe that way, and I'd come home from school and throw everything on the ground and run to the next thing.
And you'll get to it when it's time.
Exactly.
Unless somebody's coming over.
True.
Then you clean it up.
That's true.
That person coming over is your accountability partner to keep your room clean.
I see.
When you have an accountability buddy, you might do what it is that you said you were going to do because you've got somebody else to account to. It's a weird way the human psyche works, but it does work.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So checkpoints. Hey, we talked about this the other day. And you said you wanted to accomplish this for this result. How are you doing on that? And is that kind of what we're talking about, a check-in type
Here's
thing?
a funny thing. I'm a coach. I love coaching. I get coaching. I have coaches. And I signed up for something this week with one of my coaches. And I've been very busy. I've been through an insane part of life. And this one thing that I said I was going to do, I sat down to do it today, specifically because I told somebody else I was going to. So even when you know that it works, you tend to go around it. But even though you know that it works, you allow yourself to be in the zone of going ahead and say, okay, I'm going to do this now.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that resonates with me. I get that. And you mentioned this has been an insane last week or so. Besides coaching, which is your passion, your love, you help so many people, and I'm testimony to that in our Chamber of Commerce. People are speaking praises about how you've helped them be better versions of themselves. What else is your passion? What else do you like to do outside of your coaching?
Well, if you're going to say coaching is my love and my passion, then I'm cheating on it with my music, because I have another passion. I play music.
Yes, you do, sir. I've heard it. Tell us a little bit about your background on music. What do you like to play? What kind of music? And just give us a little bit of rundown on your passion.
I play keyboards, mostly rock and roll, but I love everything. I just did a jazz concert with a girl at a dinner theater last night.
Oh, amazing.
Did a big show at the Coach House a couple of nights ago.
That's a great venue.
I play around in a good way, just saying. And it's just something that I've kind of always done. It's really part of who I am. And I feel very blessed that I get to do this and share it because people really seem to enjoy it.
I can attest to that. I've been to a couple of your shows. You've been the headliner at some of our key chamber events, which are very significant. Just a great entertainer, and you look like you're having so much fun, and it makes us have even more fun. Besides what comes out of the musical, the microphones. So, let me ask you this: have you ever played at Five Corners out there at? I don't want to say the biker bar, but it is. It's,
yes.
Cook's Corner.
Yeah, I used to play there a lot.
Yeah, that's a cool venue.
It is a great venue.
That is a great venue. Used to go there for Wednesday all-you-can-eat spaghetti night.
Love Wednesday all-you-can-eat spaghetti night. Great fun.
Yeah, that's
and pretty reasonable spaghetti too.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And there's a few others in our chamber too that sing as well.
Yes, there are.
Right,
a lot of talent.
Sabrina is one of them. Who else?
Sheldon, Carly,
Sheldon, that's right.
April.
April.
Oh yeah.
And they go do some karaoke's together. I've heard too.
Benson plays the accordion.
Who does?
Dave Benson.
Does he really? Dave, you've been holding out on me. I did not know that. Okay.
There you go.
Wow. That. Maybe the makings of a talent show sometime.
Have to see how that plays out.
Hey, Joan and John in the events committee, maybe. So, tell us a little bit about the Chamber of Commerce. So, you and I, that's how we've met, through the Chamber of Commerce in Mission Viejo. Of course, most cities will have their own chambers of commerce. A lot of people have no idea what a Chamber of Commerce does, what its purpose should be, and how to get the best out of it. You've been in the chamber for a good few years now. Can you tell us a little bit about why? Why did you join the Chamber of Commerce?
Breakfast.
That's it.
That's all you need.
That's a wrap. Let's go.
Okay. It's a great way to meet people. You're meeting very vibrant people, entrepreneurs from the very core of their being are very vibrant, very forward-looking, and like to go out and make a difference. And these are the kind of people that attend the chamber meetings. I didn't understand that I'm actually not in the chamber. The chamber itself is kind of a governing board, if you will, that somewhere between the governing body of the city itself and the community. Mm-hmm. And we are, in the Daybreakers, what we call the chamber, is the networking arm of that. So we're like three below, the mayor and those guys. And it's just a great group of people whose focus is, building their business, but doing it in a way of passion, doing it in a way of connection, and doing it in a way, quite honestly, of helping other people. Because we get together to network, to be part of a family, and to grow. There's power in numbers. It's funny, you get two people together, the sum of 1 and 1 is more than 2 when you get these kind of people together.
Yeah, I echo what you're saying there. I've been in the chamber for 6-7 years now, and I've had various opportunities to serve within the chamber and serve our fellow chamber members and the community, as you have as well, being on various committees, the Daybreakers committee, the president, and chair of the Daybreakers committee, which is a relentless responsibility that's very much appreciated by you. And it's that sense of community that you feel when you join your local Chamber of Commerce organization. You feel very close to the city itself.
Yes.
And we're blessed to have a really good city organization, from the mayor, the city council, all the support services there. They are directly involved and our largest supporter of any event that we do. So we truly appreciate the city of Mission Viejo. But then you take, as you mentioned, the individual entrepreneurs and businesses that make up the Chamber of Commerce. And I think one of my reasons why I joined the Chamber, I had no idea what it was, so I was curious, was my number one. And then someone said, there's networking opportunities. You can go talk to other decision makers. I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. And so I did. But you know what? Every once in a while I'll hear something, Dave, and I wanted to get your thoughts on this, is, well, I don't know if the Chamber's for me. I'm just not getting anything out of it. What's your take on that when someone says, I'm just not getting anything out of this?
What are you looking for?
That's a key. That's usually my first response back. What were you expecting?
Yeah.
Why did you join? What were you looking for? And let them speak. Usually the answer is in the response or their, right?
Yeah.
And you'll find out, well, you know what? I just didn't have time to attend this, and that. I didn't. So basically what you're saying is you didn't have time to put much effort into your membership and getting to know all the ways it can benefit you, getting to know your fellow chamber members so that they know you, so that you're top of mind when it comes to possibly a referral, those kinds of things. And that's what I find is one of the number one reasons is people, they maybe start off with good intentions, but life happens, busy, whatever, and they're like, I didn't have time to really put into it.
Some people get, and we all can do this, get very focused on a specific goal. And when you're a solopreneur and entrepreneur, your single purpose in life is to get clients, make money. There's actually more to offer in life, and the Chamber offers so much more than just that one thing. And there are so many more ways to achieve the big goal without actually going for the big goal. There's this idea of a performance mindset versus a mastery mindset. And a performance mindset is goal-oriented. Sports is goal-oriented. I was watching these guys. The guy who won the butterfly the other night.
Oh,
amazing.
incredible.
Gold medal, Olympic record, 2 minutes. He spent the last 8 years preparing for that 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And what happens if he didn't win? Was that a failure?
No.
He grew so much in that process, and I hope that he appreciated the personal growth, but some people don't. It's either all or nothing.
Yeah.
When we go out at life looking for that all or nothing, we miss everything in between. And what we don't understand is that when we focus on what's in between, when we focus on the journey, when we're fully present, and we do the chamber and we make friends and we go to the luncheons and stuff, more often than not, the goal that we originally had in mind, when we reach it, is bigger than what we originally had in mind.
Yeah.
And we've enjoyed the journey.
Yeah. I think that part really, really hits me, is enjoy the journey. Don't be so focused on that end goal. I have to get that client, because then you're going to miss all the fun in the relationships you're building and how you're personally growing.
Right.
I've grown so much personally. I didn't know anything about a nonprofit. I didn't know anything about serving on a board of directors and interaction and serving your community and your fellow members. I had no idea how those inner workings happen. Little committees of volunteers, this and that, and getting close to various city council members and understanding what they do for the community. That was a learning experience for me, but not so much just learning how that all works, but how can I contribute? How can I help? How can I be an integral part in some small way to contribute? And I'm still learning that every day. It's been a real blessing to be a part of it.
And you've gotten some business from it.
I absolutely have. And thank you for your trust. I also do travel in addition to mortgages. And, it's all about helping the people. And I think when they can see that that's your goal, that's my goal, making sure someone's happy. I'll help them along with the journey, the arrangements and all of this stuff. But are you happy? Did you have fun?
I was very pleased, quite honestly, with the passion that you showed helping us do our trip. That was very cool. It was more than just booking this. It was like, yeah, it's almost like you're going with us.
I lived it.
Yeah.
I literally felt like
Yeah.
I was living it with you there in that boutique resort. And I felt like I enjoyed Costa Rica along with you. And again, I thank you for that opportunity. But it was more than that for me. It was sharing that experience with you and getting to meet some of your family members over the phone. And yeah, that was a real treat. I appreciated that. And you know, these are lifetime relationships and friendships that you're building, not just through the chamber, but you know, wherever we go. And I know you're a relational guy, not just with your work, but you like to have meaningful conversations with people. You're known for that, and that's something that is valued. You're an approachable person. People love to, you know, come and speak with you. Every time I walk in to our Daybreakers, Dave's there and people are around you.
It's a family.
It really is. It really is. Have you ever been into other networking groups or other meetings, let's say, and everybody has their business card ready and in their hand. Hey, how you doing? Hi, I'm John Rodriguez. Here's my card. If you need me, give me a call. All right, have a good day. And they just scoot. And it seems like the goal is to pass out as many business cards as you possibly can. I've been in those kinds of groups. I don't think our group is like that. It's different.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Yes.
It's very, I feel like they're concerned, you're concerned about me, what I do, how's my family? Oh, great, this and that. Yeah, I'm in the mortgage business too. Great. I do some travel. Awesome. Hey, what are you doing this weekend? You having some fun? That's the feel I get. And that's, I think, what makes me want to give more and volunteer more, do whatever. So, well, switching gears a little bit from the chamber. So you are a coach to help people be the best versions of themselves. You're a fantastic listener so that you can basically not only shake your head and say, yeah, you just said what you need to do. Go do that. And I'm going to hold you accountable to that. I'm going to check in with you. Love that. Musician. I cannot tell you how much fun it is to watch Dave and his group perform. It's a lot of fun. What advice would you give to a solopreneur, a small business owner perhaps, that is trying to navigate the challenging financial times, came out of a pandemic? What advice would you have for someone that's trying to be successful right now and moving forward?
I can give you some advice. It's worth what you pay for it.
I like that.
I think the most important thing that we bring to anything is us. The most important thing we can do is know who we are and why we're doing something. So I've had a number of careers. I actually was in a touring original rock and roll band back in the day. I spent some time in high tech. I did some sales. I did the window cleaning. So I've been doing all this stuff. The one thing consistent with all these apparently disparate careers is me. So there's a little bit of a difference. This might get a little out there, but there's a little bit of a difference between who you are and what you do. When you know who you are and why you're doing something, big picture, it almost doesn't matter what you do because you're bringing your best self to it.
I like that.
So that's what I would say. Do what you got to do, and we need to go out. It's nice to eat. I'm a big fan of sleeping inside, that kind of stuff, right? But the more I've been on this journey, and the more that I've become a better version of who I am, consciously knowing who it is that I am and what I do and why, the easier the what I do, and the attracting the people at the same wavelength so that we can all lift each other up has become.
Yeah.
And of course, if I was to give a plug, if you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, build a team.
Ooh.
And the first person on your team should be a coach.
Yeah.
First person on any team sports especially, we all know that, is the coach.
Absolutely.
Right? So what we do is we stand to the side and see your blind spots.
Mm-hmm.
And we help you to see what you don't see in yourself. You can decide what you want to do with that information, but what we do is help you to see what that is. And then if you decide you don't want to turn into that lane because there's a truck coming, that's your choice, and then you do take this path, but then you're doing that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my clients think that they want to change what they're doing. But after we have a conversation and they realize that what they're doing is just fine, but now they look at it in a different way.
Mm-hmm.
I've had people actually hate their job, turn around and enjoy the job because the one thing that they can change is themselves.
Yeah.
And they change themselves and everything is good. And now they're doing it on purpose. And it's a whole different energy. It's a much better life for them.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. You know, sometimes I think we do things because we think we're supposed to, or we've been told we're supposed to do that, right? But I can see the whole enlightenment that comes with now doing something that you feel is right, that you enjoy to do, and you, like you said, you're bringing you, the best version of you, to the table. What a different positivity, and I guess it's not result driven anymore.
No,
necessarily. It's not about the result. It's about the journey, like you said. That's really, really wise. And I can see no matter what business a person is in, or if they're just trying to be personally successful, maybe build better relationships, be a better husband, father, brother, sister, whatever it is, it goes back to the core, like you said.
One of the things I like to share with people is a business coach works on your business, then your business gets better. A relationship coach works on your relationship, then your relationship gets better. A life coach works on you. Everything in your life gets better. You are the center of your life. And when you get better, I call it a rising tide raises all boats. So when you get better, your relationship gets better, your business gets better, your life gets better, I can't promise your personality will get better.
There's hope. There's hope.
But everything you get involved in is more pure, is more satisfying, is more enjoyable, is more worth it.
Wow. That's Coach Dave. It's every conversation that you and I have had, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Part of it because I never know where we're going to go. That's the fun and the mystery part of it, But when we do have a conversation, I always leave with something that I feel, a nugget or two that I can get better. And today, what I take home for me by way of personal advice is to not be so focused about maybe what others expect out of me or what they think I should be doing to be successful. But what do I think? What do I feel will make me happy and successful and enjoy the journey of my business life, my personal life, my family life, whatever it is? And so I'm going to look for ways to enjoy the journey more, to be more intentional about me so that I can be a better husband, a better chamber member, a better business mentor and team leader. So I appreciate those words personally, and
Thank you.
I know those that will listen to this will benefit too. And by way of reaching out to Coach Dave, I would highly recommend it. You've heard some of the things he does to help us become the best version of ourselves. So what would be the best way that they could reach out to you?
Dave at CoachDave4YOU.com. The number 4YOU. CoachDave4You.com. Just send me an email. Dave at CoachDave4You.com.
Doesn't get any.
Or you can talk to John and he'll find me.
Yeah, and I'll refer you to him.
There you go.
Coach Dave, I truly thank you for your friendship, for your mentorship, for your leadership in the chamber, and just for always making it a good time to get together. And thank you for sharing your thoughts on what you do, how you can help, and even some of your fun passions too, like music as well.
Pleasure. It's
Appreciate
great fun.
you
Thank
coming today.
Thank you.
Thanks.